Yo, so hey guys, it's Hannah. Because I'm a dumb bitch, I didn't upload last week's video, and this video was pre-edited and pre-recorded, so I can't thank you guys for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. That's some pretty cool stuff. I'm pretty excited about that, so yeah, thank you kindly. Yeah, let's get on with the video. Cool stuff. Hey guys, my name is Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the playlist book tag. So if you don't know what the playlist book tag is, basically you put your phone on shuffle, whatever song comes on, you gotta, find a book that, matches that song. You gotta say why that book gives you those vibes from that song. I don't know if I'm actually doing this right, so if I'm doing it wrong, sorry. What are we gonna do? Well, what I could have done was actually watch some more videos of how it happened, but it's fine, it's cool. We're just gonna roll with it. If you watch my current jams video, you're gonna know that you're in store for some really ratchet dancing. So whatever song comes on shuffle, just get ready for some intense lip syncing and dancing. And I don't know what's going on. I'm wearing a scrunchie. Kind of think I look like I dreamed a genie. Alright, let's get on with it. I'm just kind of talking now.
I turn the music up, I got my records on, from underneath the rug, I'll sing a random song, don't wanna see another generation drop, I'd rather be a comma than a full stop.
Every Teardrop is a Waterfall by Coldplay. The book that reminds me of that song would in fact be The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I don't actually know why this song kind of like makes me think of this. Hearing that song, I would not even think it's The Raven Boys. Every Teardrop is a Waterfall by Coldplay is kind of like a song that reminds me about like a squad just going on an adventure and riding in a car going somewhere. And these guys, they're often in cars going places. They're always on an adventure, and I just think it's about like a squad, like a tight group of friends. And when I think of a tight group of friends, I think of the Raven Boys in blue and everyone else that comes in between that. So that's what I'm picking. This is kind of hard. I don't actually have a lot of books. So, yeah. We're going on shuffle again, ladies and gents, and everyone in between.
I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no. I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time, and no. I don't want no scrub. The scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
That is No Scrubs by the always wonderful TLC. What a jam, one of my favorites. Now, when I think of this song, I usually think of myself when I was at the supermarket with my friends, and these guys with frosted tips pulling at us in their dented Subaru, and I was like, you suck, no. But then, it makes me think, like, what's like a book character guy where he thought he had like a chance, but he was so scody, and when the main character was literally like a bomb as hell, and she was like, no. What the fuck? So that makes me think of the Lux series, particularly Onyx by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It makes me think of Blake from, the Lux series. I hated Blake. As soon as he came on this thing, I was like, leave. No one wants you here. Literally, no one wants you here. They literally say to Blake, no one wants you here. So when I think of No Scrubs, I think of Blake and his crappy pickup truck, or we call them utes in New Zealand. You are a no scrub. You suck. No, Damon is where it was at, so...
Nobody said it was easy. It's such a shame for us to part.
Okay, that song was The Scientist by Coldplay, and I had to just like stop listening to it because I cried, and then I had to record without crying because that song literally makes me burst into tears. So that song's about like two people partying. That song kind of doesn't like apply to many books for me, which I know some people are like, are you insane? It's kind of because I have a story in my head that eventually I'm going to write one day, and it's just like I'm just building the world. It's gonna be really like cool and stuff. But that song like I associate with something else than like the book I'm thinking of. But if I have to pick one, it's about two people who are like gonna break up. I'm gonna go with our Will Herondale here. Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. This just makes me think of Will towards Clockwork Prince, maybe called Clockwork Princess.
Leave me on the road to recovery, recovery. Leave me on the road to recovery, recovery. You're the only one who recovers me.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh god, nope, still holding that. We'll just... That was Recovery by Brood, and as soon as I saw that song, I was like, I know what book this belongs to. It belongs to the one, the only, A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. So Recovery is, it goes like, leave me on the road to recovery, recovery. Okay, that was really bad singing. But you know what I mean. It's about people recovering and two people coming together to recover, and I was like, my children, I can't say, cause spoilers, but two people have had a hard time and must recover in this book. And together they recover together and they heal and move on.
They used to sing about the birds and the bees. The bees had declared a war. The sky wasn't big enough for them all.
That I associate with this. I don't own, and again, my editing software sucks, so I can't. But the book it makes me think of is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I really love that book. It was so good. It was such a good book. I love good stuff. The song to me is like quite whimsical, and like how it talks like the forest coming alive, and it just makes me think of the darkest part of the forest where it's so like mystical and fairies. We're gonna move on. Maybe we'll do two more songs, and I think we'll call it a day.
Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high.
Wake Me Up Before You Go by Wham, and I am the biggest George Michael fan. My stepmom literally raised me on George Michael, so when I hear George Michael or any Wham song, I'm like, this is my jam. Try not to cry. You know, George, you didn't wake me up before you go. Too soon? I think so. What a hard song to find a book for. Oh my god, I think this is the worst thing I could possibly choose, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm picking up The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. I could be burned from this. I don't even think it relates to it. I saw it and it made me think. Basically, Percy disappeared. This isn't a spoiler, by the way. This is like, you find this out immediately. Part of the premise of this book. It's not a spoiler, but basically, Percy goes missing and no one knows where he is, and Annabeth's trying to find him. So Percy didn't wake Annabeth up before he go-goed. So that was really bad. I'm sorry. Percy Jackson fandom or Heroes of Olympus, don't burn me, please. You know what song it also fits? The Winchesters with their mother. She didn't wake them up before she burned. That was savage. I'm sorry.
I won't act my age, no I won't act my age, no I'll still feel the same around you.
Okay. That was Act My Age by One Direction. So, you know, that song's about kicking back, thinking of the old days, and so I'm thinking that that's another Squad song. I like to think it's a Squad song, except none of my friends like One Direction, so I just think of it as a Squad song about us that they don't know about. I'm going to go with City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare on this one. Obviously not the devastating events that happen in this, but the Squad, you know, because they're all different ages. Immortal, not immortal, kind of immortal, but so yeah, this is like a Squad song. To me, they are ultimate Squad, where they're just always gonna get down, have some good time. So yeah, the Mortal Instrument Gang. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that's it for the playlist book tag video. I don't even know if I did this right. If any of these songs you thought, Hannah, you dumbass, that's not like a book that matches it, tell me some like other books you think match these songs down below. I would genuinely love to hear it. That's not a ploy for me to like comment on my video. Like, I want to know, like, I'm interested, so hit me up, kids. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Guess I better wash my mouth out with soap. God, I wish I never spoke. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with soap.